a St. George family is warning parents of a rare but life-threatening complication to COVID-19 that put their 6-year-old in the intensive care unit.
Fox 13's Haley Higgins shows us why parents need to be aware of multi-system inflammatory syndrome.
Very terrifying.
6-year-old Logan Trombley spent 8 days at Primary Children's Hospital with a rare complication from COVID-19.
It was actually kind of weird because Logan didn't have any symptoms of COVID.
Yet 4 weeks later, the virus caused his body to essentially attack itself. Logan suffered from a fever, vomiting, fatigue, and a rash.
You could really tell that he was going downward. And it wasn't getting any better. It was getting a lot worse.
Logan was airlifted from St. George to Salt Lake City. ICU doctors stabilized the first grader, but doctors told his parents to brace themselves as their son suffered from multi-system inflammatory syndrome.
She had warned me ahead of time. She says it's going to seem like we're getting better, but there's going to be hiccups. That's the way this virus works. So we went to the pediatrics unit, and then he had a relapse.
The majority of children we're seeing this in were previously healthy.
Logan has a textbook case of MIS-C, which first attacked his heart, then kidneys, and then liver. Rheumatologist Dr. Aaron Tremarkey says the hospital has treated 129 children with MIS-C since the beginning of the pandemic.
When you're exposed to COVID-19, some children's immune systems become activated from that exposure to COVID-19, and then weeks later, they develop this inflammatory syndrome.
The best prevention, she says, is a COVID-19 vaccine recently approved for young children.
It was not fun.
The Trombleys want to warn other parents of the symptoms just in case it happens to another family.
Just because you get past the COVID scare, when you guys come out healthy, it doesn't mean that you're in the clear. There's side effects.
In Salt Lake City, Haley Higgins, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Logan's fatigue means he can only go to school half days now. His parents expect a cardiologist will need to monitor his heart for the rest of his life.